Good morning. Thank you for joining us at Rebekah's Children's Services and Kneaded Bakery this morning for our Live with Foster and Adoption Services. My name is Andrew Briggs and I'm the catering coordinator, and it's my pleasure to introduce Chef Carlos Pineda, who will be your chef and instructor this morning. So, Chef Carlos.
Hello, everybody! I hope you are ready this morning to have some good fun in the kitchen. As you all know, my name is Chef Carlos, and I'm here live at Rebekah Children's Services, Kneaded Bakery and Catering here in Gilroy, California. So, if you don't know who we are yet, definitely go check us out. We're at kneaded.com, KNEADED.com, and you can definitely check out and find out more about who we are and what we do. So I hope you're excited. Today we have a fun time ready for you making waffles in the kitchen. But before we move on, again, I'm going to introduce one of my dearest, goodest friends and local coworker here in the area. She's an amazing individual. She's the queen of lots of things, and she's amazing. So let's bring on the one, the only, the queen of all fun, Serena Measley, Director of Foster Care and Families and Adoption.
Good morning, Chef. Good morning, everyone. I'm excited to be here with you all today.
Good morning, good morning. I hope you're ready because it's early and we got our coffee on a Saturday morning.
It's a little less early when you have a 1-year-old.
This is true. So shout out to all the families out there that are doing their thing this morning, having a great time. And let's just get this show on the road. Let's show them how to make waffles. And if, again, you're not joining us live today with making waffles, you can definitely watch this on our YouTube channel or scroll back at another later day to get all the information and cook alongside with us. We will also be sharing the link to our YouTube channel at a later time, so you can definitely join us. So, y'all ready?
Let's do it.
All right. And Serena, what are we doing here today? And what was the focus of bringing us together?
We have a new campaign called Share Your Love for our foster care and adoption program. So we thought we would join with you today, make some waffles, talk a little bit about foster care and how you all can become foster parents.
Awesome. That's exciting. And again, for anybody out there thinking or knowing or wondering where you're located or what contact information you have, where can we find that information?
You can always find it on our website at rcskids.org. And we also have on the screen our email at contact linkage at rcskids.org and our phone number. Feel free to email us, call us, find us on the website, and we will get right back to you.
Awesome. All right, let's get started with some waffles. Serena will be making a variation of waffles at her home, and then we're going to be doing it here live at the Rebekah Children's Services kitchen here in Gilroy, California. So let's definitely go over our ingredients so that way you can see what the steps are and what the ingredients are to make these waffles. All right, so down on the screen below, you can definitely check it out. We have, and again, I have my clipboard here, so let me put on my glasses because you all know I can't really see really well. And I got my lucky pencil. I always got to check everything off, right? So let's go over our ingredients. Down below, you can check them out. Definitely screenshot this for later too. So if you're on your phone or your iPad, take a screenshot and then save it for later so that we have all the ingredients when you go shopping, right? All right, so we have 2 cups of all-purpose flour, which I got located right here in front of me, and I have my team gonna zoom in so you guys can see our ingredients more better. We have 1 teaspoon of salt, which is located right here. We have 4 teaspoons of baking powder right here, 2 tablespoons of white granulated sugar located right there. We have 2 eggs, warm milk. I will be warming milk on live on camera, so I'm pointing it there. I do have some butter I'll be melting as well. And for a little flavor, we have vanilla extract. Okay, and again, you can use all types of extracts, anywhere from strawberry. I have strawberry here. You can definitely put some strawberry in there. We have almond, you have orange, lemon. The list goes on. So definitely make these waffles your own if you like. It's really easy just to kind of hop in with different flavors and variations. If anybody has any questions or comments, please put them down below in our chat area, and we can definitely get to you later today or during our live. Definitely we'll see them and put them on camera if you're interested, okay? So let's go ahead and move on to what are the perfect toppings. Serena, what are your favorite toppings to put on waffles?
Well, butter. Right. Syrup. I also made a fruit rainbow for toppings.
Ooh, look at you. We love a good fruit rainbow. I love rainbows here and there and all over the world. So love this rainbows.
I also love bacon on my waffles, crumbled bacon.
Bacon, yes, a little maple syrup. Ooh, straight from Canada if you'd like. Some of the toppings that I have here, we're gonna zoom in one more time. Some of the toppings I like to use is I have fresh blueberries, I have fresh strawberries, fresh bananas, of course, a little maple syrup right here. I do have some candied pecans. Those are always yum on waffles. I have some mini chocolate chips, semi-sweet chocolate chips from Ghirardelli. Guittard. And then we're also going to be making our own topping. So I did go ahead and pull out some whipped cream and a little powdered sugar, and we're going to make our own whipped cream topping, okay? And I always have an orange around because sometimes I like to put some fresh orange zest in our whipped cream or in our waffles. So whichever you prefer. Again, you can make these waffles your own. Definitely enjoy different flavors that your family enjoys at home. Y'all ready?
We're ready.
Okay, let's get the show on the road. I'm gonna grab a large bowl and a whisk so I can mix together our ingredients.
We have Victoria in the comments showing some love, saying, love that fruit rainbow.
Yes, we love that fruit rainbow. Thank you, Victoria. We appreciate the love this morning. All right, so let's go ahead and get our ingredients. We're actually mixing the dry ingredients together first. So I have my flour here. Let me move my mug here with coffee. Again, Rebekah Children's Services coffee mug. Looking cute. And definitely grab your coffee or tea and enjoy us. If you're in bed still, enjoy your day, enjoy your moments, and let's get the show on the road. All right, so we have our flour going in.
I got all my ingredients ready to go.
All right, she's ready. Okay, so I have my flour in here. I'm just gonna be mixing it up with that whisk just to get some nice air into that flour and just lively her up a little bit. Yes, just whip it up and get it nice and fluffy. You definitely want a fluffy flour when it comes to a waffle or pancake batter. Okay, so next we're gonna add our sugar. Sugar is going in. We have our salt going in. And we have our baking powder here, putting that in there. And again, you can make these variations if you want to use a different type of flour. I'm using the all-purpose simple flour that we have here. You could also add cake flour to this, a little pastry flour, maybe an almond flour if that's what you prefer at home. Oat flour might be a possible too. You might have to change the liquid variations a little bit, but that can definitely work. All right, so now I am going to, getting messy in the kitchen already. All right, Serena, while I'm mixing this up, can you tell us, what are the steps to becoming a foster family?
There are easy steps to becoming a foster family. The first one is call us, email us, contact us through the website, whatever it is, but just call us. The second part is you'll meet with our awesome recruiter, Becky. She'll do an orientation, tell you all about foster care with Rebekah's, all about foster care in the county. We have then a quick interview and then some paperwork because everything has to have paperwork. After that, you come to a weekend training. So Saturday, Sunday, our next one is coming up in April. Once you do the training, then you make the decision to move forward, and we do a home assessment, meaning we come out, make sure your home is safe, and then we do a series of interviews, what we call the family assessment, to get to know you and your family. And then you're done. We drop off kids at your house, and then boom.
Simple process. And Serena, do you recall, I know you've been with the agency a long time, just like myself, and we love being here at Rebekah's for what they do and the mission statement we offer. How long has the foster and adoption care program been around?
Forever. Since the 80s. Actually, our longest standing foster family has been with us for 26 years.
Wow.
So when you and I were wee babies, right? Because we're not that old.
Yes.
But they've been around for a very long time. So we have well established. Our program has grown a lot during the pandemic to meet the needs of our foster kids. So we are looking for new families.
All right. And just like our mission statement, we're building pathways for families to hope, happiness, and well-being. And that's how we do it. All right. So I do have my butter in a pot here, and I'm going ahead and melt it down a little bit. And I want to melt it down just so it's a nice consistency. And then once I melt it down about 75% of the way, I'm gonna add my milk into there. And then I'll then add that with my vanilla and mix it with my dry ingredients, okay? And then we have a waffle maker here. So depending on your waffle maker or what your manufacturer requests are for your waffle maker, mine are in the shape of a heart that you get to pull together. So I'm excited for that. But again, whatever waffle maker you have, what kind of waffle maker do you have, Serena?
Well, last night I had a heart waffle maker, but don't you know, when I was practicing my waffles, it broke.
Oh,
So,
no.
I know, right? But today we have one that has waffles on one side and a bunny rabbit on the other.
Ooh, bunny rabbit. Just in time for Easter, right?
Right?
Or you can use it all year round. Whatever works for you. So if y'all hear that beeping in the background, that's my waffle maker saying, "Chef, I'm ready. I'm hungry." All right, so I'm gonna take my pot and add my milk to that now. And again, I just want to warm it up just to make sure it's able to blend together with our ingredients over here. And then once that's all ready to go, I'm gonna add it in the egg. So I just want it nice and warm, not too hot, because I don't want to scramble my eggs. So I'm just gonna bring that up and just cool it down for a second. Whisk it up all wonderfully there. And get it.
For those who don't want to get another pot out, could I melt that butter in the microwave?
You definitely can pop in the microwave to make it easier for you. I know a lot of us have huge families and gatherings and kids, definitely. So if time's under wraps, we got to bring it together. So definitely feel free to just cut corners. You can also just make your own. You can buy a pre-made mix at the store and definitely just add your ingredients. If you don't have time for this, it's okay. You know, this is just one of those things. If you have the time one morning, afternoon, or even the evening, waffles in the evening, I mean, I'm all about it.
Right? Who doesn't love dinner for breakfast?
Right.
Dinner.
Right. My vanilla is gonna go in there. So I'm definitely gonna put that there. And this is where I'll get my zester, okay? I'm gonna get my zester and add just a little orange zest in there to bring up some flavor in here and just brighten it up a little bit. And I'll get my zester, and I just want the orange part of the zest, or the orangest part of the orange, which is the zest. Once you get into the white section, that's actually called the pith, which is a little bit bitter. So you don't want that. You want those nice natural oils from the orange. And then just tap that in. Ooh, that orange is fresh today. She's fresh. All right, so let's go ahead and bring this in. Now that my butter and my milk has cooled down a lot, I'm gonna go ahead and mix in my eggs, okay? So again, we wanna add those eggs in a way that you wanna make sure you don't scramble them. So, I'll crack my 2 eggs. All right. And we'll put it there. And then I'll just go ahead and give this a kind of little quick whisk. Just a little bit to break that yolk up, just to make sure it pours nice and evenly. While I slowly add this to my milk mixture, Serena, how do kids come into foster care these days?
So the kids come in a variety of ways. Most of the time, kids are removed either by a police officer or a social worker for either abandonment, they're left alone too long, for neglect and abuse. Sometimes other safe conditions. In this county, we do have a tendency to have a lot of kids come in for parent drug use. So they come into a temporary holding facility until we can find them an awesome foster home to live in. We try to make that turnaround less than 24 hours.
Oh, wow. And how short is 24-hour turnaround for these kids?
It's better. It's better to be in a home that can meet your needs and love you than in one of the facilities that are just staffed.
Right. Okay. Thank you for sharing that with us.
Of course.
I got my milk mixture, egg, vanilla, orange zest ready to rock and roll. I'm just going to add that to my dry ingredients. And I'm going to add a little bit of time mixing it in, starting in the center of the wheel, just like that. And before it dries out, we'll keep adding more of that milk mixture. And again, your goal is to not get any lumps. So every time you're mixing, you're bringing in more flour from the outside of the bowl. And again, if time is under your belt and you have to worry about getting the kids off to school or to practice or wherever they're heading to this Saturday morning, if you got a little lumpy, it's okay. Just feel free to keep mixing it in and add a little bit more milk if you like. All right. So while I bring this together, Serena, can you let us know what are the requirements to becoming a foster parent or family?
Well, the first requirement is we do require everyone to be 21 and older. So no littles, no 18 to 20-year-olds. We do require you to be 21 and older. We also require that you live in our county, which is Santa Clara, or one of the surrounding counties. You need to have a home that has space. So if you live in a studio apartment, it might not be the best time in your life to be a foster parent. You need to be financially stable. Though we do provide a reimbursement, as you parents out there know, kids can be expensive. And you have to be able to pass a fingerprint background and then just really be ready to work as a team for the kid. Not too much. I think anyone watching can probably meet those requirements.
Yes, anyone's watching. And again, let's put that contact information up. If you have any questions, if you might know that
email,
be interested, here's that contact information. Contact our family linkage program, and then all of the people are there ready to rock and roll, and they'll definitely respond to you very quickly. So if anyone's interested, it's an easy process just to get involved or just ask questions. If anyone has just a simple, I wonder if, definitely check it out.
Questions. Please call us with all your questions. That's really why we're here, to walk you through the process, answer all your questions, and make sure you're ready.
All right, so I definitely have gone on, and I have let's just double check our ingredients. We got all our flour, so okay, that's ready. Let's look at what's in there. So I went ahead and mixed up my waffles, and they're ready to go. Yummy, it has a little bit of that orange zest in it. And again, let me just give a huge shout out to my production team this morning. They're in here, literally rocking away after a busy week. And I have waffle maker ready. So grab a ladle. And again, if you have a new waffle maker and you know how much goes in there, definitely check out. Definitely, if you haven't tried it out, start off with a little bit of batter and work your way up, just in case you don't know how much exactly should go in there. I like to pour it into the center of the bowl here. I definitely have some spray. A little pound cooking spray can work. Whatever you have available will definitely work. I'm actually going to put the grip under mine so she doesn't fly away.
Okay, I got one in.
All right, you got one in?
Got
okay.
one in.
Little mine in. All right, so while I do this, so we get a little zoom in moment. Wonder if they can see the goods. All right. Thank you, production team. Let's go ahead and just drizzle that in into the center there. Might go a little bit more. Let's see, that was 2 ounces, probably 4 ounces total.
If I don't have a waffle maker, does this make good pancakes too?
This does. My waffle recipe is very universal, actually. She can definitely be made with pancakes. So pop this on a pan and just get it going. It works just as easily if you don't have a waffle maker. And then also, you can actually thin it out a little bit more with some more milk and definitely make it nice and runny. You can even use it for crepes.
Wow.
Yeah, so she's very universal.
Fancy, chef.
Oh, you know how we do it over here. We fancy. All right, so let's definitely wait in a couple of seconds and make this. While we do that, just a question. Can you be a single person living in an apartment, for example, and become a foster parent, Serena?
Absolutely. We love single parents here at Rebekah Children's Services. We're here to support you. We know not everyone wants to have a mate, so we are ready to help all those singles. For apartments, absolutely. As long as it's a 2-bedroom apartment, or if you're looking to have an infant, you can have a 1-bedroom.
Awesome. And as Serena said it herself, we don't discriminate. We take anyone or everyone. We share the love, the happiness, and the pride in becoming a foster parent or foster family. So thank you for that, Serena.
Absolutely. We love them all. Everyone come, everyone call. We're here for you.
All right.
It's done.
Ready.
Okay, mine's ready too. Oh, it's
All right.
hot. It's hot.
My team brought, we gotta get some tongs, Serena. Watch
I need
your
a production team because I'm over here burning myself. I don't.
All right. Can I just show you real quick? Look at this waffle. Yum.
That's
Thank you, Mary.
amazing.
Chef Keyshawn, who actually brought us this wonderful waffle maker that you have little hearts that you pull away. Just like, look at that. Isn't that cute?
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm starting another one too because I feel like
I'll share another one too. And again, let me just show the love real quick. Share the love campaign. And again, Serena, what are we doing here? People are just joining on or logging in. Tell the people what we're doing again, if you don't mind.
we're going to talk about foster care and how you can become a foster family here at Rebekah's. And we're making delicious waffles so you can feed all those foster kids that you have in your house. Maybe you want 4 or 5. Maybe you always dreamed of that big family. You can have up to 6 kids in your house as a foster family.
Really?
Right? That's a lot of waffles. Maybe Chef will come over to your house and make them for you if you take 6 kiddos.
Yes, if you take some children in the next year, definitely give me a call. I'll come over gladly, safely, during the pandemic, of course.
Right.
And make your family some waffles. Serena will bring some treats, some knickknacks, some paddywhack. And me and my team will come and take care of breakfast one morning.
We can
Easy.
randomly surprise people, Chef. We'll just show up at their house with waffle stuff and be like, hey, we're going to make you breakfast.
I love it. Let's do that. I'm excited.
We also got some more love in the comments, Chef. Saying Mary saying yum. Victoria saying that waffle looks amazing.
Yes. Thank you, Mary. Victoria, we appreciate the love.
And Becky mentioning that it looks yummy.
Yes, Becky.
That's our family recruiter.
Let's tell them a little bit more about Becky, a good local friend of ours. I love her to death. What does she do with you guys?
She's been with us for 8 or 9 years, I think. Yeah, so she's not new. So she is your first point of contact when you call or email. All those calls and emails go to her desk, and she calls you back with her sweet, lovely voice and answers all your questions. She loves questions. She loves to get stumped, too. So if you ever have a hard question, she's your go-to person.
She's your go-to person.
Yeah.
My waffle is ready. But as I take, let me just get a zoom in again with this waffle, everybody. Let's just zoom in. I'm going to make some quick whipped cream, too. So do you have whipped cream over there?
Yeah, I'm not trying to make that by myself, Carlos. I bought the can.
Definitely buy the can if you like. I brought that right here. We can use that as a little decor. But we're going to show you how to make your simple whipped cream. Let me just show you this waffle real quick one more time. Look how pretty!
I love it.
Come on, Skills. Who knew Chef was a chef? Who knew? All right, I'm gonna put that aside right now. And I'm gonna get, I have 1 cup of whipped cream here, and I'm actually gonna get some powdered sugar. Okay, so what I have here is I have a sifter, and I'm gonna put about 1 cup of powdered sugar, a little extra, and just kind of sift it into the actual whipped cream, break it up a little bit if we need to. Just like that, and just kind of just get it in there, okay? Just sift it in. It's really simple to make your own whipped cream. All you need is a little bit of heavy cream, whipping cream precisely. And then we're gonna add some powdered sugar to it, whip it up. Definitely fun for the kids. Get the kids in the kitchen. Get the kids in the kitchen if they're old enough, right, Serena? I don't think your 1-year-old will be quite ready to get the dishes going, but
Making sure.
get your kids in the kitchen so they can have some fun with you. And all you gotta do is get this here. I'm gonna add a little bit of let's do a little lemon orange extract. Just a little bit goes on. A little brightness of flavor. A little sabor. Sabor. All right. Serena,
Yeah, I added whipped cream to mine. Made little whipped cream clouds.
look at her. She's ready.
Right? I also picked up, you probably can't see these, but they're gold sparkle sprinkles. Because what kid isn't going to want a sparkly breakfast?
Exactly.
Right?
So, speaking of a sparkly breakfast, Serena, how much does it cost to become a foster parent?
It's very minimal. All you need to do is pay for your fingerprints, and that's it. All the other costs the agency carries. We do your home study for free. We do your placement paperwork for free. All of that is included in being a foster parent. As taking care of the kids, all of our kids come with full medical insurance, dental, vision. All of those things come to you, and you get a monthly reimbursement for anything else they may need. Clothes, dance classes, specialty things. So we really try to make the financial part easier for our families.
Beautiful. That's amazing. That's so easy for a lot of families to become a foster parent. Something that I love that the agency offers is, let's take the overlay off real quick, 1 second.
So, question: what if I need a break as a foster parent? Like, what if I'm just like, oh, I really want to be a parent, but then all of a sudden I'm like, ooh, I don't know, I gotta take a step back and reevaluate. How do I go about that?
So we have families take breaks all the time. A lot of our families take multiple kids. You may have one kid for 6 or 7 months, and then you take a couple months break. While you have kids in your home, you also have breaks. We have a thing called prudent parent, meaning once we certify you as a foster parent, you can use your friends, your grandma, your neighbors as breaks. You can hire a babysitter. Every parent needs a break from their kids, believe me. And that's a normal part of life. So we make our foster kids' lives as normal as possible. So there's always time for breaks.
Awesome. It's something that our agency also, definitely embraces. We are a very safe place, especially to all cultures, and we're very diverse and very inclusive. How is the inclusivity with the LGBTQIA plus families out there?
Sorry, Chef, I got distracted by my sprinkles. Say that again.
Sorry, you're ready for breakfast.
I'm ready to eat this waffle in a second. They smell so good.
I know. Sorry. Just a question. How RCS is very inclusive, especially to our LGBTQIA families. Are they able to get an easy process to get a foster family going?
Absolutely.
Beautiful.
All families. We also really try to support our LGBTQ kids in the community. And it's really, if you have a family that kind of knows your story and knows where you've been and has been there, you always feel like a little more comfortable in that home.
Beautiful. And then another question that I had was, before I think of it, what are the ages of our foster children these days that we have, available in the counties?
Yeah, so now foster care goes up to age 21, for those of you who didn't know that. So we take all kids. We take brand new babies out of the hospital, teenagers, all the way up to our young adults, who a lot of them are supporting and going back to school or getting their first jobs. So we do the full age range. For families like the older kids, we have a lot of families who just want littles. So whatever is drawn to you. We also really encourage families to take in siblings. We never like to separate siblings. We love to keep them in the same home. So that's another big need we're looking for.
Okay, awesome. And then another question that I had was, I love that RCS is embracing all our families. Like I had my team help me with that whipped cream because that was taking a little too long. I have fresh whipped cream, and they just put up with those mussels. Thank you to our production team. But after, someone becomes a foster family, how long do we take care of them for? What is the process afterwards? How long are they under our care?
So a lot of our families are with us for years. They take multiple placements. They take multiple kiddos. Like I said, our longest family's been with us for 26 years. We have some families who are with us 1 or 2. But even after adoption, I always tell families in our class, I expect Christmas cards every year. Whatever holiday you celebrate, I want a yearly card with pictures and updates. So even long after families are not technically with us, we still support them. They can still call. They can still reach out for help if needed.
Awesome. If needed, hey. No pun intended.
No pun intended.
I love it. Okay, so here I have my waffle going. We have our fresh whipped cream. We have those beautiful waffles that we created. I went ahead and added some sliced bananas. Let's go ahead and put maybe a couple blueberries on the plate. It's a great way to get these families to eat fruits. Definitely eat your fruits, but definitely feel like a reward. They got a little chocolate chip goes wonderful with this. Look at that. A little mini chocolate chip. And just because I have a very large sweet tooth, let's get some candied pecans in here.
I'm
Oh,
getting closer to the video, Chef, because what other thing we can do is make rainbow waffles.
rainbow waffles, look at that.
Look it. We got a little food coloring in there. Add a little sparkles.
All right. Any kind of things you want to add to there makes it wonderful. I love it. All right, so that go ahead and conclude. Serena, is there anything you want to ask of our viewers today, our followers today? What's one last maybe call to action? How can people move forward with the foster adoption care campaign, Share the Love campaign?
I think call us, become a foster parent is always our number one call to action. We do know not everyone wants to or can be a foster parent, so share our post, tell your friends, encourage other people in your community to think about becoming a foster parent. We need you, and the kids in your county need you.
Beautiful. All right, Serena, I'm going to go ahead and take a quick bite out of this, but I just want to give one more shout out to the comments down below. Feel free to keep putting those in there if you haven't already. I know we have a couple comments just keep coming in, but I'm going to drizzle a little maple syrup on here. I'm going to take a little bite. I don't know about you, but I'm going to enjoy a little bit.
I already took a bite. I'm a little hungry.
She's ahead of the game. And again, I love this waffles. You can probably find it anywhere, Amazon or the grocery store, or whatever store you go to. It's a little heart, and I pull it away, and I'm just going to dip it into this whipped cream, a little chocolate chips. Let's put a fresh berry on there. Look at this. Finger food. I love finger food.
We got one more question in the chat. Someone's asking, will we know the families of the children that get assigned as foster youth? Will we be able to reach out to them, maybe connect and help them out as well?
Will you, as a foster parent, know the bio children's family? Yes. A lot of times we do what we call a meet and greet or an icebreaker meeting at the beginning, so everyone's on the same page to get to know them. Sometimes you'll have, some families have more interaction, some families have less. It really just depends on our foster family preference, but you will get to meet them and learn about them.
Awesome. Beautiful.
Question.
If any other questions come up, please put them down in the comments, but you definitely have our information in our contact information as well. And right before we'll head off, we'll share that information one more time. But definitely keep putting the comments down below or sending us a message, private message if you'd like. And our team, Serena and the rest of our team, will definitely be monitoring those questions in our chat boxes so we can continue to answer those questions that might come up at a later time. But once again, here is that information. We have a Campbell office in Campbell, and the contact linkage, rcskids.org is there, and definitely give us a call. And Becky's available to call. Look at there she is. Call me, call me, call me. She's there to answer all your questions about any of your needs, and that way we're here to support you for supporting our children in our county especially. So with that said, Serena, I hope you have a fabulous day. And again, thank you for joining us here at Rebekah Children's Services, Kneaded Bakery and Catering. And more importantly, have a beautiful, bright day. Get out there and enjoy the beautiful weather and definitely get some air. And especially feel free to contact us with any information. And as always, love is love, and definitely we appreciate all of you. So thank you, everybody, and appreciate all your help. Thank you, Serena.
Thank you so much for having me. Maybe next time we'll rope Becky into coming on too.
Yes, we can definitely have a little party in here, so definitely enjoy that. If you have any questions or want to tell us what to make next, leave it in the comments. We'll be here to show it up. All right, everybody. Have a great weekend. And again, thank you for everything and share the love. Bye, everyone.
Bye.